Dear grade 11 students, hello and welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is writing from module 5B, writing a discussion essay. Kindly open your student's book, pages 78 and 79, and let's get down to work. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to, first, identify the layout of a discussion essay after analyzing a prompt and reading a model provided. The second objective is to deduce the meaning of 5 highlighted words in context. Let's start. Before we do exercise A, I want you to look at these pictures and expect what will the model say, what will it be about? And then read this quote and tell who said that quote. After that, read the following questions and discuss them. You will be given 5 minutes to finish the whole task. Good. Now, here are suggested answers for these questions. Please pause the video, read them carefully, and let's start. In task B, we are going to read a model essay, and here is the prompt for the model essay. Let's read the prompt and analyze it before we read the essay. Some people believe that spending a large amount of time, effort, and money on space programs, so the core issue here is space programs. So the topic is about space programs. So they think or they believe that spending a large amount of time, effort, and money on space programs is a tremendous waste of time and resources. Are those people in favor of space programs? Think. While others, so when the writer writes the word while here, he will give us an opposite idea. So this team or this idea is against space programs, and while others believe that humankind benefit considerably from space research and exploration. So what are you required to do is to write an essay in which you discuss both views. Which views? Excellent. In favor of and against. And then you have to give your opinion. My question is here, what do some people think of spending a large amount of time, effort, and money on space programs? Are they in favor of the idea? No, they are not. They said that it is a tremendous waste of limited resources. So they claimed that it's a tremendous waste of limited resources. On the other side, we have supporters. So here the word while shows that the idea that follows it is totally opposite the previous one. So what do supporters of space research and exploration believe? Look here, while others believe, what do they believe? That humankind benefits considerably from space research and exploration. So you are going to write an essay discussing both views. In this task, you are required to read the model essay and tell how many paragraphs are there. Excellent, 4 paragraphs. Okay, read it carefully. After reading this essay, you are going to respond to some questions in order to analyze the functions of each paragraph. Start. Okay, my dear students, have you read the essay? Good. Now, in this task, you are going to write the number of each paragraph or paragraphs to the statements or that corresponds to the following statements. Look at statement A. In which paragraph or paragraphs the writer discusses the arguments put forward by those who approve space programs. When I say approve, they are in favor of space programs. Have you got an idea? Excellent. Paragraph 2. So when I say approve, means that they are in favor of. Give me one word that shows those people approve space programs. Excellent. Supporters. The word supporters. They are in favor of. So how many arguments do we have in this paragraph? Excellent. 2 arguments. Do you know where is the first one? Look at this. Supporters, and here we should a topic sentence. Supporters of space programs put forward 2 main arguments. What is the first? Look at this phrase. The first argument is that the research that is conducted for space programs lead to developments in other fields of study. Since it leads to developments in other fields of study, so this is an advantage, right? And they are supporting this argument. So where is the second argument? Can you tell? Right, thank you. Look at this phrase. The second argument is based on what? On the belief that the discovery of new planets will ensure the survival of human species. Good. Now, another question, or this leads us to a question, that is, how does the writer support the arguments? We have 2 arguments. How does the writer support these arguments of those who are in favor of space programs? The first one, excellent, by giving an example. How does the writer, or how do you know that this is an example? Using the phrase such as, like, particularly, in particular, so on and so forth. Such as what? Medicine, engineering, and technology. How does the writer explain or illustrate this example? Excellent, by giving an illustration. Look here, to illustrate medical imaging satellites and wireless devices which have a huge impact on our lives. How does the writer support the second argument? Excellent. Look here, supporters are convinced that the Earth will not be able to support life for very much longer. Thank you very much. Let's do statement B. In which paragraph the writer expresses his or her opinion on the topic. So you have to pay attention to some phrases or words the writer may use in the paragraph. They help you understand that this is the writer's opinion. Have you got the answer? Excellent, in the last paragraph. So which phrase or which word has the writer used to express his opinion? Who can tell? Thank you, the word personally. Look here, I personally feel. What other words or phrases can we use, or can the writer use to express his opinion or her opinion? Yes, excellent. I think, I believe, in my opinion, the way I see it, so on and so forth. I personally believe that the truth lies somewhere in the middle. Excellent. Let's move to the next statement. Statement C. In which paragraph the writer briefly summarizes the 2 viewpoints? Very easy. In the, excellent, the last paragraph, in paragraph 4. How does the writer summarizes the 2 viewpoints, and what tells you that this is a summary of the 2 viewpoints? First of all, we have to sum up, and then look here, those who view them how? Favorably. Favorably means they are in favor of. So how does the writer summarize this argument? Those who view it favorably, what do they believe? They believe that it is an investment, or they are, space programs are investments in humans' progress and future. And look here at while. How did we separate the 2 viewpoints? By using the word while. We can use here also whereas. So while shows an opposite idea. Let's see the second part. Those who view them how? Excellent, negatively. So favorably and negatively. After favorably, we should have an argument or an idea that is in favor of the topic, and after the word negatively, we should have an idea, a statement, or anything that is against. Look here, those who view them negatively see them as pointless and wasteful. Okay, in which paragraph or paragraphs the writer makes use of an example to explain a point? Right, paragraph 2. What helps you understand that this is an example? The phrase excellent, such as, and another paragraph, paragraph 3, thank you. Where is or which phrase or which linker helps you understand that this is an example? The writer uses excellent, the word like. Thank you very much. Can you think of any other phrases or words that express an example? Write them down. Statement A. In which paragraph the writer uses an interesting piece of information to introduce the topic of discussion? In which paragraph? Excellent, paragraph 1. So what information the writer uses to introduce the topic? Thank you. Information about Neil Armstrong. So let's read. Neil Armstrong's walk on the moon in 1969 brought space research and exploration to the general public's attention. Thank you. Statement F. In which paragraph the writer discusses the arguments put forward by those who are against, they are not in favor of space programs? In which paragraph? Excellent, it should be paragraph number 3. Thank you very much. How do you know that those people are against? Which word helps you? Yes, the word opponents. And we have another phrase that is on the other hand. What is the function of the phrase on the other hand? It shows the opposite argument. Thank you very much. So what is their claim? Their primary concern is the scarce resources, financial and otherwise, that are being used up in our efforts to explore space, and this is clearly an opposite idea of the previous paragraph. Okay, now let's do the last statement and analyze it. In which paragraph the writer briefly introduces the two viewpoints? When I say introduces, they should be excellent in the first paragraph, in the beginning. Thank you. And when I say summarizes, they should be in the last paragraph. So in which paragraph the writer introduces the two viewpoints? In the first paragraph. Let's read from here. It also sparked off a fierce debate on which continues to this day. This debate between whom and whom? Excellent, between those who are in favor of, and here we have the phrase in favor of, which means that they are with the idea investing in space programs, and those who question, they are against space programs. Thank you very much. Let's move to task C or exercise C, and the last task of today's lesson. In this task you are going to read the whole text and look at the highlighted words 1 to 5 and then match them with their meanings A to E. Kindly pause the video, read the text and try to find out their meanings. Have you finished? Excellent. Who would like to do the first one? Spark off. It goes with right, thank you. C. Give rise to, contribute to, or promote. Conduct. Number 2, conduct. It goes with excellent. A. Do, carry out, or perform. Number 3, find. The word find. It goes with excellent. E. Look for. C. Come up with or produce. Number 4, set. Set. The word set goes with, Yes, thank you. D, excellent. The last one, the word solve, it goes with excellent. B, deal with, handle, overcome, or address. Thank you very much. Dear students, thank you for watching the video and wish you a good luck.